adding integers, we want to take the difference of those two numbers, and then we want to keep the sign with the highest absolute value. Okay, so right here we have 10 plus a negative 2. So if we take 2 from 10, we're going to get 8. And because 10 has the highest absolute value, this number is going to remain positive. Right here we have 16 plus a negative 6, which is going to get us 10. Because when we take 6 from 16, we're left with 10. And since 16 has the highest absolute value, we're going to also keep this positive. Here we have negative 7 plus a 77, which when we take this from that, we're going to get 70. Okay? And because 77 has the highest absolute value, we're going to keep this as a positive. When subtracting integers, we want to keep the sign of the first number, change the operation, and then change the sign of the second number. Here's how we do this. KCC, which I will say some teachers don't like, but I like to use it. It's an easy way to help students remember how to do subtraction when it comes to integers. So we want to keep the sign of the first number, which is negative 15, change the operation. So this is subtraction. We're going to change this to plus. Okay. And then we're going to change the sign of this number here. Because really this is a positive 4, but we're going to change that to negative 4. Okay. So then we have negative 15 plus negative 4. And then we apply our addition integer rules. So negative 15 plus a negative 4 is going to give us, that's right, negative 19. Okay. Same thing here. We want to keep the sign of the first, change that operation, change the sign of the next number there, and we're going to get negative 7 plus negative 8, which is going to get us a negative 15. Okay? Let's do this last one here. We got negative 11 minus 5. Negative 11 stays the same, plus negative 5, which is going to get us negative 16. Okay? When multiplying integers, the rule is whenever the signs are the same, the number will always be positive. However, when the signs are different, the answer will always be negative. Let's take a look and let me show you what I mean. Negative 11 times a negative 4. These both have negative signs, so therefore the answer is going to be a positive 44. Negative 7 times negative 5 both have negative signs, and that means they're going to be positive 35. Four times 10, both of these numbers both have a positive sign, so that means the number is also going to be positive. Now, on the opposite, if the signs are different, the answer will always be negative. Let's take a look at what I mean. When the signs are different, the answer is always going to be negative. So here's what I'm talking about. Right here we have negative 4 times a positive 3. That answer is going to give us a negative 12. And 7 times a negative 4, we have a positive times a negative. That's going to get us a negative 28. Positive 9 times a negative 5 is going to get us a negative 45. Okay, so just remember, when it comes to multiplication, a little different from our addition and subtraction rules, when those signs are the same, whether they're two positive numbers or two negative numbers, the answer will always be positive. But on the opposite, if the signs are different, the answer will always be negative. When dividing fractions, you apply the same rules that you do with multiplication. Again, when two signs are the same, the answer will always be positive. When the signs are different, they will always be negative. The answer will always be negative. Let's take a look at what I mean. For example, negative 30 divided by a positive 5 is going to get us a negative 6. Positive 72 divided by a negative 8, that's going to get us a negative 9. Negative 21 divided by a positive 3 is going to get us a negative 7. Whereas if we have two numbers that have the same sign, the answer will always be positive. So for example, We have negative 25 divided by negative 5. That's going to get us a positive 5. Negative 20 divided by negative 2. That's going to get us a positive 10. And negative 12 divided by negative 4 is going to get us a positive 3. All right, until next time, keep solving, keep shining, and remember Jesus loves you. Bye.